Once upon a time, there was a little snail named Sophie who lived on the edge of a beautiful garden. Sophie was a curious snail who enjoyed exploring the world around her. One evening, she looked up at the sky and admired the radiant moon. "Good evening, moon," Sophie called out cheerfully. "Do you have time for a story?" The moon, who had been watching over the world for millennia, responded with a gentle voice. "Of course, Sophie. I have heard many stories about the changes of life." Sophie told the moon about all the adventures she had experienced in the garden, the changing seasons, and how she persevered and patiently made her way. The moon listened attentively, casting a soft glow down on Sophie. The two friends spent many nights together, exchanging stories and observing the processes of nature. But then came the day when Sophie felt it was time for her to move on. "It was wonderful being able to share our stories, Moon," Sophie said, "but I feel that it's time for me to explore new paths." The moon, although a little sad, smiled and explained, "Nature teaches us that everything has its own cycle. Even as you leave, life will continue, and we will meet again when your journey brings you back." With a quiet goodbye, Sophie glided down the branches and leaves and set off on new adventures. The moon, still watching over the nighttime sky, sent gentle rays of farewell after her. And so, the little snail Sophie continued on in the rhythm of nature, seeking new stories, while the moon quietly watched over the dance of life.